Exercise 8.1, Problem 15, Discussion. Let's read the problem. The radius and slant height of a solid right circular cone are in the ratio of 3:5. If the curved surface area is 60 pi square centimeter, then find its total surface area. So let's mark what is given. The ratio is given. What is the ratio? The ratio of the radius and the slant height of a solid right circular cone. Okay, it's a cone. It's given 3:5. So this means we can take the radius as 3y, and whenever a ratio is given, you can take it as 3y and 5y. Normally we take 3x and 5x, but because we are having this x as a multiplication symbol, I'm taking it as 3y and 5y. Okay, so instead of giving you the values directly, they have given it as a ratio. That's how this problem is given. I'm sorry. Okay, then what else is given? The curved surface area is given as 60 pi. That is, curved surface area is given 60 pi square centimeter. So anything else is given? I guess that's it. So let's write radius to L. Radius to slant height is 3:5. Curved surface area is 60 pi square centimeter. Okay, what are we asked to calculate? We are asked to calculate the total surface area. Okay. Anything else? That's it. So let's write required to calculate TSA. Next, the formula. TSA equal to pi r into L plus r. But if you look at it, we will not be able to calculate it because we don't know the radius nor we know the length. Okay. So this problem cannot be solved as of now, or with this information. We have to do something new to calculate the TSA. Okay. Now, what else? So this part is given, we are using it, but this is, we have not used it. Curved surface area is not used. So let's write the formula for that. Curved surface area is pi RL. This we know, but again, R and L is not known. So we have two equations. One equation from this formula, one equation from this formula. So we should be able to calculate it. Okay. So as I told earlier, what you have to do is, since it's given as a ratio, let's take the radius as 3y and the height as, slant height as 5y, and substitute that here. So this will become 3y into 5y will be the CSA, and then that equation is solvable because only y is unknown. So once you solve that equation, you will be able to get the value of y. Once we get the y, we will be able to calculate radius because that is taken as 3y, and we will be able to calculate L, that is taken as 5y. Okay, so once we know radius and slant height, all we need to do is substitute those values in this formula, and we should be able to calculate TSA. Okay, so it's a little difficult, but it's not unmanageable. We should be able to manage it. So let me summarize these steps. First step. Assume radius as 3y and the slant height as 5y because it is in the ratio of 3:5. So 3y and 5y. Step 2. Substitute r equal to 3y and L equal to 5y and the CSA value, which is 60 pi. Okay, in the formula CSA equal to pi RL. So what will happen? 60 pi will be equal to pi into 3y, r is 3y, into L, which is 5y. So you will get only in this equation, only y is unknown. So which means we will be able to calculate y. In one equation, one unknown is there, you should be able to calculate. Let me repeat. So CSA is 60 pi. Okay. And here r is 3y and L is 5y. So it will be pi into 3y into 5y will be equal to 60 pi. So from that equation, you will be able to calculate the value of y. Step 2. Once we know y, calculate r and L using the value of y. What is r? R is 3y. So if let's say you get r is 10, so y is 10. So r will be equal to 10 into 3. And this will be 5 into 10, 50. Okay, whatever value of y you're getting, you have to multiply it by 3 to get radius, and you have to multiply it by 5 to get the value of length, slant height. Step 4. substitute the value of the radius which you have calculated, radius and the slant height which you have calculated in step 3 in this formula, TSA equal to pi r into L plus R, and calculate the TSA. Okay, so it's a little difficult, but it's manageable. The key is we'll have to assume the radius and the length as 3y and 5y and calculate the value of y in using this CSA equal to pi RL. Once we know y, we calculate the radius and length using the formula r equal to 3i and L equal to 5y. Once the radius and length is known, then it is a normal problem. Substitute those values here in this formula and get the value of TSA. Okay, as usual, pause the video here and then try to do the problem on your own, looking at this steps. Okay, now we get into the solution part. Given r is to L, that is radius to slant height is 3 is to 5, curved surface area is 60 pi. So let r be equal to 3y and L equal to 5y. Whenever a ratio is given, you will have to make it this way and it becomes easier. Curved surface area is pi RL. We know curved surface area is 60 pi. So pi into r, which is 3y, into L, which is 5y, equal to 60 pi. Pi and pi will cancel. 5 3s are 15. 15 will go in 64. So y into y square equal to 4. Taking square at both sides, we get y equal to 2. We are rejecting the negative value as radius cannot be negative. So y is equal to 2. Once we know y equal to 2, radius is 3y. So that is 3 into 2, that is equal to 6 centimeter. And slant height is 5y. 5 into 2, that is equal to 10 centimeter. So half the problem is done. Now all you need to do is substitute the value of r and L in this formula, TSA equal to pi r into L plus R, to get the value of TSA. That is 22 by 7 into radius is 6 centimeter, open bracket, L plus R, L is 10, so 10 plus 6. So that will be 22 by 7 into 6 into 16. So when you calculate all these things, you get 2112 divided by 7, that is equal to 301 and 5 by 7 centimeter square, or this is pi, right? So 16 6s are 96, it is 96 pi centimeter square. So either way we can write the answer. So the total surface area of the cone is 301 and 5 by 7 centimeter square, or 96 pi centimeter square. Okay, I hope you got this problem done correctly, and if not, please correct it by seeing the solution. And if you don't understand the problem, please go back to the discussion part of the video and try to understand the steps and work it out. Unless you work it out, you will not get the concept clearly in your mind. Okay, thank you for watching.